It's the Texas weather discussion video. This is for Friday, the 6th of July. I'm Donovan Neal. A weak impulse located in central Texas will continue to bring a chance of random scattered showers and thunderstorms through the weekend, through the early half of next week. I'll continue to bring cooler temperatures and a chance of scattered showers and storms. And we also have our first hurricane and our first Atlantic hurricane of the 2018 season. So here's the upper air look across the nation this morning. Basically, a broad ridging, basically extending from Los Angeles to near the Tennessee Valley. We're in the middle of that, but up north we have our main storm track up to the north of that. And temperatures as of 9:02, mostly in the low to mid 80s this mid morning, and we'll be in the mid to upper 90s this afternoon and evening. Take a look across the watch warning map. Things looking relatively quiet this morning. Up on the convective outlooks, we have a marginal risk of severe storms, basically in Montana and parts of the northeastern United States. Down here, notice how all of Texas is in the green, which means we'll see a risk for thunderstorms, but no organized severe weather is expected. Same thing on Saturday, and same thing on Sunday. We're in the green, risk for thunder, but no organized severe weather is expected. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days. This is valid through Friday morning of next week. Much of the rain located near the East Coast, where I'll describe in a little bit. But down here, about an inch of rain expected for parts of North Texas, but the rain amounts will vary due to the scattered and random nature of these thunderstorms, and that's any isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms that we see this weekend into the early parts of next week. But let's take a look at the tropics for a little bit. Out in the tropics, they're starting to get active. We do have a little disturbance that's located a few hundred miles off the Carolina coast, that basically has a 70% chance of developing within the next 48 hours. And if that develops into a tropical depression, it will basically skirt the Carolina coast. It'll basically skirt all of the East Coast as it travels north-northeast. But we do have our first hurricane of the 2018 Atlantic hurricane season, Hurricane Beryl, basically traveling to the east, maximum sustained winds of 80 miles an hour as of basically 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's basically going to remain a hurricane as it basically impacts the Lesser Antilles, and then as it travels to Puerto Rico during the early half of next week, it's expected to remain a tropical storm as it dumps heavy rain and wind in that area. It's not forecast to dissipate until the latter half of next week, so this could be a substantial storm. So let's take a look at the shearing on this. With the shearing after the latter half of next week, that shear will probably tear the storm apart during the latter half of next week. So we don't have to worry about this impacting the United States at all. So let's go on to the model output. This is the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. You can see that 600 heat ring basically centered over the Four Corners area. We're on the southern periphery of that, and down here, as a result, we'll see due to that weak impulse, we'll continue to see a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening hours. This is the ARRR model as of 2 o'clock this afternoon. Understand that the radar won't look like this, but the general consensus here is that we'll definitely see a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening hours. Based on this, the best chance of any one spot getting wet will be in the 30 to 40% bracket. And on Saturday, a surface front basically comes to the south and stalls near the Oklahoma North Texas border. And combined with that impulse, we'll likely see an increase of scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening hours. This is the high-res NAM. This is the high-res NAM as of 7 o'clock, and you can see the greater coverage of the showers and thunderstorms are to the south of the DFW metro. Understand that the radar won't look like this. This is just a general idea. And on Sunday, that coverage starts to weaken to like isolated showers and thunderstorms as the front becomes pretty much unknown. And here's Monday of next week. Monday, we still deal with some moisture. We'll mention a chance of showers and thunderstorms still. Best chance of any one spot getting wet will be in the 30 to 40% bracket. And understand that highs each day will be in the mid-90s. This is Tuesday. And this is Wednesday. We pretty much dry out on Wednesday. There's a chance that we could dry out on Wednesday. Highs will be in the mid-90s. And Thursday, pretty much the same deal here. Highs will retract to the upper 90. We'll go back to the upper 90s as we completely dry out. Here's a week from today, Friday the 13th of July. We have highs are about where they should be for us, and down here we should be dry. Here's out 10 days. This is Monday the 16th of July. Again, highs are about where they should be for us, and down here we stay pretty dry. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days coming off the European ensemble, highs basically stay in the mid-90s for a while as that stalled front affects our area and we have a nice surge of moisture. But after once we get into mid-July, those temperatures we basically warm back up into the mid to upper 90s at that point, and we basically deal with near 100-degree heat as we get into late July. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll burn it in the blog. My next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Jonathan Williams, the guy who plays the euphonium, should have the blog updates covered this weekend. If you can, catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and Godspeed.